Come back to Let's Play Bring Back 3 Oceans. Now, singing an intro does not work. In fact, doing an intro does not work at all with this game when starting up because it's got so many damn logos. Jesus Christ, I'm exhausted. Man, it's a pain in the ass setting up a capture card. It's like, man. And I just did it for 2 different consoles.
Rune Factory.
Right, I just recorded for 5 minutes of 10, and I'm not gonna even ramble about it until we get into the game. Gonna go on a bit of a ramble because I'm just kind of partially just like, where, and you'll see what I mean when I go into it. Of course, you know, to avoid spoiling and all that. Well, I will spoil part of my 5 minutes of 10 LP with the fight with Penance. That's kind of been a on and off affair for like what 2 years now because it's just impossible to beat the bastard, you know. So what I'm gonna do is is it which button? Yeah. No. Okay. When I do this, essentially, if you don't want spoilers or want to hear anything about that, just mute until like I return off of the pause menu. So if you don't want spoilers, do that in 3, 2, 1, 0. Right. So I battled Penance just now. So that's where the whole setting up for 2 different consoles one after the other went. So I was like, okay, I've been putting it on hold for a while, and I'm just like, let's try to do the strategy that I had in mind. And that strategy involves, okay, Penance is an impossible bastard to defeat, so it's like, right, I'll just record without commentary, and then like add in post commentary, and I haven't added in post commentary, but it's the first session, the very freaking first session I tried this with. First battled him as normal, and it went about as well as you'd expect. It went better than the previous time I fought him not too long ago, in the previous part of that LP. But, ultimately got screwed over by the freaking bastard having its arms having turns and too fast and not getting a turn in, and just getting absolutely wrecked. But before doing that, I was like trying to test with your Jimbo, just battling the Earth Eater in the arena. I was just like, okay, let's see if I can get your Jimbo to use Zanmoto. He didn't use it once. I just kept increasing his pay like by little amounts, and I was like, okay, and he's like, no. It was like, fuck, it's saved. Battled your Jimbo. That was the first one. That didn't work. Second time, it's like, right, just gonna send your Jimbo out, hope for the best. And I just went, okay, let's give you this amount, and it's just like, I don't know if it was what it was, if it was like a specific amount to it that increased it, or what, but I just increased like 9,000 something, but had it so that none of the numbers were 0, and he used Zanmoto, and in the most anticlimactic thing I've ever seen, considering how long that LP has been delayed because of Penance, just to see your Jimbo just one-shot him. And it was like, is that it? There wasn't even any fancy cutscene or anything, it's just over. I've heard that Penance has 2 forms, but he certainly didn't get a chance for a second round there. Your Jimbo just destroyed it. It's like, gobsmacked. I was like, if only I'd been recording commentary there, because that would have been priceless. Because the video was only like 17 minutes long, and I was with me like after the battle, just wandering around talking to everyone to like add to the length. It's like, no man, when I have post commentary over there, it's gotta be at least 20 minutes, man. For no other reason than it just feels odd to have a video under 20 minutes nowadays. And that was really, really something. I do feel like maybe some point after, because with the 5 minutes of 10 LP, I mentioned in the previous part of that LP. I mean, I know I'm rambling about this in an LP that's got nothing to do with it, but it's just like, why not? That's a bit of a spoil for that. Finally defeated Penance, but with Yojimbo. But like I said in the previous part of the Final Fantasy 9, on the 10 LP, if you saw that, was that I'm going to like complete the rest of the LP, you know, final boss and all and whatnot, before uploading for it. And another thing to keep in mind here is, you know, with the White Day LP, by this point, like, I'm recording this on the 17th of June, so that means I'll be... Would I be uploading today? I think I might be, yeah. I think it'd be the first bonus part of the White Day LP, then like 2 days later it'd be... I think the previous part of this LP, which is why I'm bringing that White Day into that, because then this would be the only ongoing LP aside from Battle Sin. Now I've finally got the ball rolling with Final Fantasy X. The only issue I have with it is it looks like ass on my TV when like linked up properly to the capture card. Like without it being directly linked up to the record software for it, it looks alright. But when it looks like ass. So I don't know what I'll do about that, but yeah, that's kind of got me like a bit kind of, well, not speechless because I'm rambling, but that caught me by surprise how anticlimactic that was, and I was like, shit man, really? But I think like at some point after the LP, I might try to defeat Penance the, you know, good old-fashioned smack your head against the wall and try to defeat him the hard, normal way as well. But yeah, so that LP finally is now, just whenever I record next will probably be the final parts for that LP, which is really just like, I don't know what to say for that. It's been that LP's been going on for years now. Anyways, okay, that was a long ramble and all, but I just wanted to get it off my chest because I've just got snack bites.
Good morning. Good morning, minion. Very nice.
Excellent. Continue talking to me often and I will soon be restored. Yes, I kind of remember where we left off.
What a nice warm day.
Oh, I hate warm days, man. They just make you sweat and shit, and just like you just feel uncomfortable.
Good morning. Good morning to the both of you.
And you know, I bid you good day. I know what else sucks aside from this entire year, really. Hay fever. Hay fever sucks. Oh, Aden, you enjoy swordplay too. I hope you will strike up a friendly rivalry.
Good morning. What a lovely morning.
I always seem to trip and fall down even when there's nothing to stumble on.
Oh my.
I wonder why. I wonder why I've said this at least 3 other times, probably.
What a nice aroma. Good morning. Another day to do our best.
Use teleport. Teleport? You know, teleport to get back home. Simply put, it's a spell that returns you to the front of your house or to the entrance of an island. You can return instantaneously without using any RP. It's a good idea to use it all the time. It's also handy for escaping when you're surrounded by monsters. For some reason, there are certain times when it doesn't work. Hold up then, what would I do if I was surrounded by monsters and it didn't work? I guess you'd have to fight your way out. Easy for you to say. You didn't even say what button it was to do that. I mean, that'd be breaking 4-4, but it's not like it's be the first time. It'll be sunny. There are no plot quests because we still kind of, you know, got the Earth Spirit Shrine to clear. Which button was it? Yeah, it's R3. Doesn't even wait, no, it does show it on the screen actually. So never mind. You know, I've said this before, but R3 and L3 used to confuse the crap out of me as a kid. Because, you know, you don't really, unless you've actually seen like instructions pointing it out or had someone tell you, you probably never know.
Good morning.
that the L3 and R3 buttons are the analog sticks, but pressing down on them. I mean, really, that's just... Like I said, I remember I had this steering wheel controller when I was a kid, and that had the L3 and R3 button on it. And I was like, I thought that was the only way to use those buttons. I want to see the flowers that there's the Coquille Mansion, but you know my sister. She's like, what? Just like, no, you can't look at flowers. Got other things to do, such as, you know, standing around. Someone sure had a good idea opening up public bathrooms. Before that, we have to bathe in the pond over there.
Why, good morning. I do hope you'll have a good day.
What nice weather, all this sun.
Good morning. So, you're up early?
I wish I could fight. You want to have a fight with someone? You're pretty weird, Miles.
Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hey, let me ride Echo. That'd be a safety hazard, wouldn't it? It doesn't have any guard railings or anything on it.
Oh my, good morning.
Now, you ever get the feeling of deja vu in this game? Like, we do the same thing every single day here.
Morning there. Let's have a great day.
Especially because they often say the same stuff. You live next to the inn, right? Forget that, you gotta move to the harbor. I've told you this before, it's really sweet. You can always smell the sea. Nah, I'm gonna go pass.
Morning.
Of course, Barkus is rarely ever there. I think he only... Well, he's sometimes there, he's in the morning, but... Oh, it's Thursday, so of course she's here as well.
Ah, it's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Didn't I get... I think I did. I'm not sure. Yeah. Small treasure chest, you can get that... appraised. You won't be able to see me every day, but when you do, please do say hello. I wonder if the dragon on Fenif Island is violent. Well, like I said, if he were, then you'd probably be dead by now. Maybe. And it seems weird that she's on the map as well. I really could have just, you know, recorded the post commentary for Final Fantasy X instead of just jumping right into recording for this. Where's Sierra gone? Oh, of course. But, you know, here I am anyway. It's just like, why not?
Good morning. Morning.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I did. If you remember those, Hatsune Miku Project Diva F second random Vocaloid clip things, I did that and made it into a series. Finally got around to making 2 more of those. I've like with that, there's been a reason why I haven't actually put together one. It's because I'd like have at least 10 clips per video for those, and because I was like have the Miku Sing thing where I have Hatsune Miku sing a song, and I just couldn't be bothered to get around to it, and then my laptop, you know, failed on me, so I can't even do that anymore. So I could just like, you know, skip that one for the episode and just have something else. And I don't know how many I've got so far for another episode. I did 2, but there's a few other ones I did before that, before my laptop's hard drive failed. Bit of a clusterfuck here, really, you know? Well, do you have business with me? Oh. Could we talk a little?
Huh?
Talk with you? Well, I suppose I can spare a moment. For a friendship event.
Maerwen.
So you work as a maid here?
Yeah.
Well, I try to when I'm allowed to. When you're allowed to?
Lady Electra.
Why are you doing that again? Why can't my voice actress voice all my lines? I'll take care of the cleaning. Please go read a book in the garden or something.
Oh.
But I do so enjoy cleaning and housework. Nonsense! If they hear in the dark elf homeland that my mistress is doing the housework, I'll be a laughingstock. Nonsense. That's my line. This looks like it might take a while. Maybe I should go.
What did you say?
Wait just a second. You can't just run away, cowards. What coward? Hey, that was uncalled for. As he cowardly walks away.
All's well that ends well.
We could make a hand-knit hat, but since it's such a warm day out, we wouldn't need that. I'll just wait until winter before making one of those. I mean, that's a stupid reason to put off making that, but hey, it's a reason. A stupid reason, but a reason nonetheless.
Good morning. Good morning. I wonder what we'll be having for lunch. It's so fun to think about.
I'm excavating for treasure today. It's not going very well at all. You know that, what was I gonna say there, anyway, before I even stop rambling on? You blocked the door as usual.
Hello.
What was I gonna say? About that, Vocaloid stuff. It's like, okay. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm bringing it out.
Hey,
God damn it.
bright-eyed
Keep
and
getting interrupted by these
bushy-tailed?
guys.
That's how young folk ought to be.
But, same situation there, right? It was kind of like what I did with the Final Fantasy X thing. It's like I wasn't expecting to actually defeat Penance. I was expecting the first record attempt to just be, try again some other day, you know? But that didn't happen. It ended up succeeding. And the similar thing with, well, not really a similar thing necessarily, but kind of, when I recorded the 2 clips, right? I was like, that was just me being like, okay, I don't need to do any commentary, much like with the Final Fantasy X thing. I didn't need to do commentary on the spot, so I was like, okay, I'll just record these 2 clips I put together in Hatsune Miku Project Diva F2, and that'll be it. Shouldn't be too hard, right? No, I was wrong. Setting it up was a pain in the ass. I tried my best to make it so that I didn't have to go out of my way to, you know, like, plug it in the usual spot, making it a bit more tedious, but no! I ended up having to do that anyway because the freaking leads just were not long enough, and it just was just way more trouble than it was worth. I was so annoyed. It was a similar situation to the Final Fantasy X, and I was setting up stuff like that for the capture card. It's just a pain in the ass. It's like, it's easy enough for the PS4, but, you know, PS3 you need the HDMI splitter because of the bullshit inbuilt thing or whatever it is, and for the PS2 gotta link it up with the HDMI to AV converter thing in the bob. So now either way it goes, it requires setting up what is the equivalent, at least what it feels like the equivalent to me. It's like that thing you do back in school. I'm not sure if they still do the exact same thing nowadays, but where they're like, you know, okay, we're gonna have you power up a light with all these here like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. It's like setting up a little science experiment. Look at the sun. The only way to spend a day like this is to get out and do a bit of fishing. There's nothing to do because the shops are closed. Oh, there's James.
Good morning. Good morning, you two.
I welcome a new comrade from the bottom of my heart, but if you shall never give you a kick your ass. There we go.
Sorry to interrupt your work.
You guys must be morning people.
There's nothing better than being at home and golems are doing maintenance. So, I mean, we could make basically every single basic version of a weapon. But... Ooh, battle hammer. Battle hammer, cheap hammer, battle, cheap battle, cheap battle hammers. And a rusty axe. Well, we technically do need to have an axe for when the oak trees finally grow. Rusty sickle, I think that can like... Oh yeah, I think maybe that's what it is. Like, you know, when I like picked up some of the crops, like some of them just kind of left a bit over, and I think it just grows the same crop over and over again unless you use the rusty sickle on the roots or whatever, I guess, or the weeds. Let's make a rusty axe. Or not. There we go. How do you do in marvelous weather, eh?
Oh, good morning, you two.
Someone just barges into your bedroom. Just like, slam the door open. And you're just like, oh, good morning, you two. Oh, what a lovely bracelet. Did you make it yourself?
Morning.
Well, yeah, but what is it? Is it a bracelet? It's gauntlets. Gauntlets are different from bracelets.
Oh, good morning. Morning. Hope it's a good day.
Yeah, a customer came to the store about an elephant for that business. I was so mad. I got busted. Now, speaking of which, we just gotta talk to Bismarck, and that'll be our morning routine completed. I don't know why you stacked the shells there, Bismarck. There's nothing on them. Ever.
Good morning.
Well, we might as well.
What will it be?
I'll buy
many do you
some
need?
more monster cookies. Oh, can't buy too many of them though.
I'll send it to your monster shed.
I just realized I can't get the treasure chest to praise unless I get some money. Shit.
Please, take this lottery ticket.
For being a valuable customer. We give them out randomly, it seems. Money isn't everything, of course, but I do feel uneasy when I don't have a good extra padding my pockets. I think many people can relate to that. Where did we leave off of you? Oh, of course, you've still got that. Sorry, Echo, I've had you hold that for so long now. Can I put this bloody thing down now? No. Oh, why not? Because now I just remembered. There's some monsters we could potentially tame here. Although they are very strong. I don't remember these things last time. I'm not gonna tame these guys. These guys are not gonna be easy to tame. Let's tame the black cat instead. Ow. Yep. Would you fuck off? I guess different enemies at different times of day. Oh shit.
Can't give up.
Shit. Have I got anything? I'm not gonna eat the ice cream. It doesn't recover HP. We can use cheese. Jam doesn't do shit. Oh, well, wait, no, didn't I buy some? Yeah, or some potions. In this very type of situation. Small treasure chest. Okay, where's that? There's the ant down. Right. Hold your horses. I say hold them. Come on. That's the trouble with these, man. Some of them really take killer. Sure, why not?
We got it!
It's fitting because we nearly got killed by everything else. What a horrible place. It's because we're so underleveled. Didn't stand a chance. Hello, Mr. Black Ant. Or Killer, as your name seems to be.
Good for you. Thank you very much.
Let's see what he actually grows. Spinach, corn, onion, and pineapple. The ant we currently have only has tomato and spinach. So really you have the advantage other than tomatoes because you've got so much more going on there. I mean, we still need the, what was it? Toy herb. We still need one of those. So, and the monster barn's getting a bit crowded here. We have tomatoes. Yeah, this is definitely why the tomatoes are regrowing. Because you gotta get the weeds, otherwise they'll regrow. Which is good if you want the same crop over and over. But if you're trying to get other crops, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Wait, that was spinach? Growing spinach now, are we? Nice. Gotta be Popeye the Sailor Man. That'll make us stronger, surely. Some tomatoes. Many tomatoes. Let's... Oh, another tomato has grown. In the span of seconds.
It's midday.
My God, that grew right before our very eyes. That was impressive. Where's the beetle at? Mr. Beetle, sir. I notice you're taking a long time to grow these oak trees. But they'll get there eventually. Yeah, it's such a pain in the ass lining this up. Oh wait, is that some grass? It's some grass! Look at this, man, it's ridiculous. It's like, no. And it's a no, let's get out of here. Screw the plants, the crops. We don't have any RP for this stuff. Sorry, Echo, you're still gonna be stuck there. Why is this always happening to me? See if we can actually make some. Well, actually, we could do just strawberry jam. Strawberry jam would work. Is there anything else we can make that's different? Nope. Oh, we can make some spinach. It's quite a challenging one to make, though. Should we? No! You so. Oh god, I forgot. RP points, of course, I forgot. Oh, tits!
Hey! Hello. I see you two are rushing around busily as always.
I've just realized I don't have any money, so I can't even, you know, have something to eat here.
Welcome! What are you selling?
What shall we sell? Nothing that really gives us much of anything, really. How come I didn't get around to equipping that? What could we sell that would be... I mean, I guess Dark Crystal would be decent. Here's my failed dish.
Thanks!
Yeah, thanks, I'll... never... Oh, I had fried rice this whole time? Well, never mind. I have so many memories to tell him. But I'll make new memories with the dragon hatchling that will soon be born. Why did I not realize I had fried rice? I guess I simply forgot. Let's try to make that no, actually, what can we make here? Nothing. Try to make some spinach now. There we go.
Welcome.
You know what? Let me just confirm something here. Oh, now you're standing over here.
Greetings. Greetings.
Are you unoccupied? Because I cannot leave this accursed stone form. I cannot take stock. Cannot take a walk. I mean, on this island. I don't know though, man. It's a really cool crystal. You got two different crystals.
Giving tribute is the mark of a faithful minion.
I think she likes that. I assume. I think she likes spirits and stuff as well. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I think she likes those stuff, like magic related stuff, essentially. I don't know. But that was quite an expensive crystal. We could have sold that and got enough money to get stuff appraised. And then sell whatever we get appraised. Because it'll probably be a crystal as well.
Hello! Hello.
Well now, welcome.
What do you need appraised?
Oh, you can't afford to have it appraised? Oh, boo-hoo! What lovely weather. It feels like you could see across the entire ocean.
Yo! Yo! How you feeling today?
I feel like selling some shit so that I can
What
get
are you
shit
selling?
appraised. What can I sell? Well, we've got a... Whoa, our tomatoes can sell for 100 each? How about 10 tomatoes?
Thanks!
It's like, yeah, I'll be sure to have a lot with that. The boiled spinach kind of just looks like a failed dish, doesn't it? These were such good buds, now you can call me bro. I'm not calling you that.
Hello!
Well now, welcome.
What do you need appraised? I'll appraise that for you.
Wait, 500 gold? Oh, I guess it's because the small treasure chest itself could be sold for 75 on its own. But that's ridiculous.
This is...
A light element. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that I sold 10 tomatoes then, so I could afford it.
I'll appraise that
Because
for you.
2 of them are 500 each.
This is...
Anyways. So we got some medicine stuff. How are things? Is your adventuring going well? Not really.
Hello. It's a busy day for me.
Welcome. Have you ever haggled over price when selling something in the shop? One more attempt and successful negotiation means you'll be able to sell the item for a better price. But mess up and the price will go down. Negotiating is a battle between the seller and the customer. Neither side wants to lose. I'll be heading to the east soon. I wonder if everyone there will be like that warrior. Well, go too. That requires quite a high level of skill and an upgrade. And we got down a treasure chest. How cool! We can't make any medicine though at all. Oh yeah, 36 minutes, really? 37 minutes even.
Hey there! Do you mind if I take your golem apart?
I can't quite do that because I'm just about to head there so we can finally head back to the Shrine Islands. And,
Welcome.
well, that'd be it, really, because there's nothing else to be able to do. Because by the time we get there, time would have passed quite a bit. You can put it down now. Jeez, finally, you could have just... My god, it's so exhausting.
Was that...
What was that?
3 o'clock?
It's not... well, it is 3 o'clock, but... Anything around here? You said there was something here. You lied to me, Sanji, you lied.
It's already 6.
Talk, you fool!
Hey there. What should I do for fun today?
It's nearly 7 p.m. The day's already gone. Hey, you gotta know everybody here on the islands. Pretty much. That's good, everybody is cool, so you need to be pals with everybody.
Hey there.
Sales girl minds the blacksmith for me, it's pretty adorable.
Oh, you're looking mighty energetic. That's what I like to see.
Hits the spot one more.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I see the two of you are doing well.
The house is your home now. Make yourself comfortable there.
Welcome.
Be lulled into a false sense of security before we sacrifice you to the Elder Gods. It's like, what? No, nothing. The flowers at the end were grown by Violet and replanted there. They're beautiful! You know what? I'll do for this part. 40 minutes in, you know. I'll record another part immediately after. That's kind of like where it went with the Final Fantasy X thing that I rambled about. It's like, I could just made me just go, screw it, let's do this recording after as well. So it's like just a big clusterfuck of recording in one go. But, you know, I was going to do two recordings at once. 3 including that, technically. But you get the idea. So, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.